All right, Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon. Seen a bunch of movies this week and weekend, but this is an Indian film that just came out. Hara, I'm gonna say this right, Veera Mallu, Part 1. White, said it completely wrong. I gotta remember it in my brain. What's about pretty simple premise, like in 1650, 1670, where a guy kind of has these powers and he needs to go to this one final location to get revenge for his village because the person that is kidnapping this person is Muslim, and he's basically saying you convert or you die to all these other religions in the area. But this is also a story about, a thief, a bunch of bandits, and everything else. A lot of different characters to lead to this part one to a part two. And the part two, like how it ends, is kind of bonkers in a bad way of like the CGI. And just the movie itself, I just think it was way too choppy. And it's not just the filmmaking that was choppy, it was the story, the acting, the CGI, the horses. I'll say one thing, this is some of the worst horse camera angles and CGI I've seen in quite some time, with the horses slide, the people are bouncing on something. Like, just the green screen post-production effects in this movie really did bother me to an extent. Like, sometimes you're like, okay, that's just bad, whatever. But it's like constant, where it's like it's a directorial problem where, some of these scenes aren't going to look good, but you continue using it. Like, at a point, we understand they're riding horseback. One or two shots is all that's needed. That's fine. But what I do think is good about the movie is some of the story elements of like the religion aspect. I do find that a little bit fascinating where this movie can go. But how it does end from part one to part two is just a very weird, like, controlling the weather type of thing. And there's this weird wolf scene in the movie. Like, it's just a very odd movie where I don't know if the director choices really resonated with the crowd, because just some odd dance sequence that didn't be in there, some weird character dialogue. It's a weird one, and choppy. I think that's the best thing about this movie. There's a lot of choppy elements to it. I'm not saying that all of it is choppy, but there's a good amount where you're just like, that could have been done a little bit better. Chase Lock here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm on this Blue Futontopia. You Blue Futon, take watch for a great day. I don't care if you watch this today, tomorrow, week from now, month from now, year from now, every single freaking one of you. Peace and love, peace and love. And I am curious how well part one is going to do for there to be a part two. Did I say that right? I think.